Definitely, I know you're with me, so I'm the only one here. If you follow the earlier video, I had an error with my stack creation, which I have to draw. I have to log out and troubleshoot. Now my stack has completed creation, and all the resources have been created successfully. If has S3 bucket location and stuff, so these are the output, these are the resources created. So you can check some of them if you go to S3, for instance. You should be checking creation of all these buckets were successful. And so yeah, so our solution is ready. We're ready to. So basically, what we've created is a detection and analysis environment in order to investigate security events in our environment as it happens, which includes Athena, that is used to query. It's a serverless interactive query service that allows us to query data sets using standard SQL structured query language. So when we want to access our Athena, see what has been created for us over here. So you'll have our work group. We're going to use our work group. This is the work group that's created for us. The incident response workshop Athena work group. And then we want to use this particular database over here. Our database. So if you see, or you have already done this query, so I have a lot of queries saved. So I'm gonna close all this and then start afresh. So what happens is AWS AWS has created saved queries. So when you go to the saved queries tab over here, there are three saved queries that are indicative of what we learned about the log enabler and then security analytics bootstrap. So we have three log category DNS queries, which is around 53, then VPC full log, and then CloudTrace queries. So this is what we are going to basically be looking at in our environment here, in our workshop over here currently. So we go back to, so for instance, when you click on this log, so it generates, give a set of queries that you can run on your environment, tons and tons of queries that you can run in your environment. And the first one is going to be this. So I can copy this, take it to the next tab, and then I'm going to run this query. So this is the output. So generally is we are trying to fetch all our columns for this table in this database, the I workshop. We're trying to get the workshop glue table down. Basically, it's a cloud trail table, and look at the various columns. We have the events, version, the user identity, which control a lot of other information that we're going to be looking at. And then we have the event time, event source, event name, AWS region, and so on and so forth. We can also use, we want to uh, get information over, we can also describe this, see how it works. I'll describe it. So this gives you idea of how our table, the various uh, tables in columns in our table, and then the variables, the data types, and stuff like that. So basically, I use a lot of ChatGPT in this workshop, so I have to understand this, copy all this, and feed into ChatGPT for you to understand what we are going to be using to generate the data source as well, to generate the responses as we go on in this lab. So I'll pause the video and continue the next one.